think I'm back now. People are still going to be in the other stream. Maybe I can just... Here. Hey, go watch this stream. Hey, cunts. There you go. Alright, yeah, I don't know what happened. Minor internet hiccup, I guess. Nothing too crazy. Welcome back, YOLO. We weren't going to go much longer anyway. I mean, I wanted to wrap up pretty soon anyway, but... No, I don't know where we stopped. I don't know at what point we stopped. I don't really care too much. Oh yeah, no, I guess at that point, I don't know how much of this we saw. I don't know how long we were gone for. I think I was just basically saying, like, it's fucking insane to want to, as a goal in your life, to want to go to court, to air out your grievances with Goku 69 Fortnite Hitler 420. You know, calling you a racial slur on Twitter. You know, you want to go to... Nobody should ever want to, like, go to court and in a serious courtroom with people looking at you and talk about that and admit that that's a thing, no one... Listen, that's just very embarrassing. It's just highly embarrassing. I don't think it was Patrick that got me. I think it was just, you know, internet things happen sometimes, but, yeah, it's very embarrassing. Let's
That you always were, Miss Stone. If you were to offer an honest and candid look into your life and take responsibility for why you are who you are and what you're shit on O&A, O&A is short for Obie and Anthony, which is the group in question here.
Somebody is apparently new to the stream, or not new to the stream, but new to this one. They weren't in the last stream. Yeah, this is a famous lolcow, apparently. I'm just learning about him. Patrick Tomlinson. He's a failed comedian, I guess, and he's now trying to sue someone over calling him mean names, I guess. Well, he does that a lot, but this is one where he's actually in court, and we have the judge on recording saying, "This is incredibly dumb, sir." Or something to that effect. Paraphrasing, but it was him. He used the word dumb. This is like, he said, like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my courtrooms, or something. Something like that. So, it's a pretty good time. We watched his comedy. That was pretty great.
You see, by this point in the saga, Patrick was threatening his trolls with criminal charges and prison sentences on a daily basis. Prison stalker became one of his most used catchphrases.
What you do is a fucking felony.
No, it isn't.
All of it.
No, it isn't.
It is a fucking felony. The fact you're calling me right now is a fucking felony.
No, it isn't.
What's funny, too, is that I haven't heard him speak using the word child or anything like that. I haven't heard any of that in his, like, speaking. It's only when he types, it's only on Twitter or in text messages or whatever, he seems to do this stalker child prison thing. He reverts to those three words. When he's actually talking, he doesn't seem to be as beholden to that language.
The fact you're recording me right now.
You gave me your phone number, idiot!
Shut your fucking mouth!
When the police ask you, did you give this person your phone number? And you say, shut your fucking mouth. Guess what? They're not gonna pursue your case.
Shut your fucking mouth. It's a
well, yeah, but when again, he's right though. When that's not an answer you give to the police, though, sir. This is I just don't know how people get like this. This is such a cartoon character of a personality. It's like Keffels or something, and. Somehow, everything went wrong in this person's life. Not to the point where it's like they're a rapist and a serial killer, but to the point where they're just a very unpleasant person, right? I mean, this is the cluster B, I guess. Yeah, maybe. It's some kind of disorder. It has to be, because it's like, Jesus, you can't just be like this normally. This entitled and annoying and fucking... The world revolves around me and like attention seeking. That can't be something that you're like just normally. You have to have something going on. It's, I don't know.
It's an easy thing to do. You can just stop talking. You can just stop calling me. Just stop.
Can you stop twittering?
You'll get really fucking lucky. Maybe you'll get lucky and not be identified and not be arrested.
I don't.
When did this is my question too? Like, so he's narcissistic, whatever, cluster B, all, you know, whatever thing we wanna jokingly diagnose him with here, but you know, but like, what makes someone get this way where they think they can like threaten people? Where did this come from? Where is this? That I always say that's like a parenting thing. I guess he had a kid. The kid's gone from his life now, though. I always say with, like, the Karens that it's, like, a parenting thing. Like, you know, you as a parent, you never turned off parent brain, and you never stopped referring to people around you as if they're, like, 5-year-olds. Like your child. Maybe that's sort of what it is. But even then, it's like, that's such a bizarre way to choose to threaten, like, choose to raise your kid is to, like, threaten them with, like, this sort of shit. So even then, it's, like, it's weird, but, yeah, you're just talking to other adults, and, well, that also explains the child thing, too. He acts like a parent trying to discipline their kids, but it's just he's trying to discipline the whole world, I guess. And he doesn't recognize that he's retarded, which is also, you know, that's a problem.
Care about being identified, dude.
Chance you have.
Over and over, Patrick would claim that all he needed to file criminal charges against his trolls and send them to prison forever.
We have to identify the enemy, everyone.
We have a new enemy in town.
They have no background checks.
Was their true identities. And now, out of nowhere, one of Tomlinson's trolls was giving him the opportunity to do exactly that. But as you know by now, this would not work out the way Patrick intended. In addition to sending messages and even giving Patrick his driver's license, Andrew would escalate things further by actually driving to Milwaukee later that same evening. He would ultimately end up at Hooligans, a bar near Patrick's house that he visits and posts about frequently. From
It's probably a comedy bar, isn't it? Yeah, Hooligans sounds like it would be they probably have stand-up on Fridays or something like that.
Andrew would further pester Patrick with messages asking him to come have a beer. However, it should be noted that Andrew never made any threats towards Patrick, simply inviting him for drinks instead. Patrick proudly
You could say that, oh, I'm just an actual tough guy.
Fuck you, trolls. I'm cyber augmented.
Yeah, he's fat JC Denton. He's gonna fuck you up. He's just a tough guy. He's an actual tough guy.
declares himself an actual tough guy, has regularly asserted his prowess in bar fights and victories in street and knife encounters. Yet,
right.
On the peculiar night...
Knife encounters? I'm a drunk with anger management issues who's been in multiple bar fights. Uh-huh. That's not, like, is that supposed to be a good thing? Is that something he said to, like, make himself seem cool or something? This is such a bizarre view of, like, he's clearly, if you have bingo, he's trying hard to seem cool. It's clear that he's trying hard to seem cool. But, you know, well, I don't know if being a drunk with anger management issues is like a good thing. I don't know if that's something that you would... It's telling about someone that their version of themselves that they think is cool is pretending that they're drunk, like they're not just drunk, but a drunk. So like a chronic drinker, like unable to function. That's what I get from a drunk, is like this person drinks all the time, constantly, who's in multiple bar fights and has anger management issues. This is like him trying to make himself sound cool. That's amazing. That really says a lot about a person. That's what you say to make yourself sound cool. Competitive marksman and personal self-defense trainer are also things that he says to sound cool. I don't go looking for... Sorry, hang on.
I don't go looking for violence, but when it finds me, it's a short visit. Oh, yeah.
Patrick Tomlinson's gonna rip your arms out of their fucking sockets.
Victories in street and knife encounters. Yet, on the peculiar...
He's the angriest fat comedian you ever heard. He's the angry bad comedian nerd.
Night when Andrew visited Hooligans, Tomlinson chose to hide in fear, refusing to address the situation. It's worth mentioning that Hooligans Pub is just 2 minutes away from Patrick's house. However, Pat responded by sending a series of threatening text messages before blocking him and avoiding any actual confrontation.
Huh.
Later that night, Andrew would leave Hooligans Bar with...
So he basically tried to take the guy to court, I guess, to be... To what? To, like, save face? Is that what he was trying to do, basically? He wanted to save face a little bit and be like... You know, he was harassing me. I didn't go because he was gonna kill me or something. That seems like what it is. Like, he needed to have the last laugh. He couldn't... He felt like he was probably, like, emasculated. He was, like, embarrassed. And people were probably laughing about him in that scenario, you know, backing out of that meeting. Which... I wonder if he knows that that meeting wouldn't have been violent, likely, unless he made it so. Like, that's the thing. I don't know. I mean, I don't know who this person is. He might be a crazy... This, Andrew guy might be some crazy person. I have no idea. But I have a weird suspicion that that guy probably would have been content to simply talk to Patrick and, like, maybe make some jokes at his expense, but just talking, just verbal, you know, whatever. I have a weird suspicion that the random Kiwi Farms guy probably didn't want to, like, beat you down in public. I just don't think that's what happened. So, like, I wonder if he knows on some level, like, you know, yeah, he probably wasn't gonna kill me. You know, like, the only thing that would have made that a violent scenario in which he would have had his life threatened would have been if he decided to go all, I ordered a cheeseburger, and, like, then his pants fall down and they start wrestling, you know? If you missed the last stream, you missed quite a bit, but, yeah, you know.
Without incident, seeing neither Patrick nor the police on his way out.
Oh, did it happen again? Oh, that's spooky, yeah. 599 downed frames. Well, we're gonna wind down the stream, probably, you know, honestly now, I think, maybe even, there's more to this video, I'm sure. Maybe we'll come back to it, but I've been going a while. I'm hungry. You know, I got stuff to do. There's D&D later, and I keep getting gunted. So I think I'll call it here. Let me see here. We got a couple of super chats here. There's $5 from Emma Metfees. Yeah, after the Goku Bible thing, I don't want anyone telling me the cult of the Golden Demise is silly. No, you know, Goku Bible, people are, there's 40,000 people on that channel, so, you know, I don't know, that's like religious Goku spiritualism or something. Kind of reminds me of Lord Perfection. $5 from Venomous Socks. Patrick is a Twitter internet tough guy. Think Tonka Saw. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that is very Tonka Saw-esque. But that was even less embarrassing than that, because, like, Tonka Saw, I mean, that would have been less embarrassing to me. Tonka Saw talked a big game, but, like, at the very least, the guy was, like, overcompensating because he's disabled. He probably shouldn't have been like, I'll fight you, motherfucker, you know, when he, you know, probably wouldn't have been able to. But, you know, yeah, it's understandable. Maybe he, you know, has trouble dealing with that. And it was supposed to be, like, a big show fight where people were going to watch and everything. So it's, like, almost understandable that he did this. But this was just two people meeting up. I mean, there wasn't even any kind of... It was just literally just going to be, like, drinks or something, you know? So I don't know. I don't know why... Yeah, I think that's worse. And Patrick's, like, an able-bodied guy. He's not, like, in a wheelchair. He's not, you know... He's not like Captain Alex or something. 321 from a silly palm. Claude, jump on the joke name Anchor Fist today. Anchor Fist, baby. Love Fist. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Well, I don't need a joke. I think my joke name's fine. I got a good joke name. I got enough joke. You know, left-wing dork, right-wing dork, dead woke dork. You know, I got enough cool names, so I'm fine. Some people just call me the F slur. You know, that's fine too. I mean, very bad. I disavow. $22 from Piles. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed what of the streams happened. Sorry we're wrapping up a little suddenly, but as I'm gunting again, you know, there, I'm just like, you know, I was gonna wind down anyway, so hey, whatever. Let's bring it to a close here. But yeah, and then $5 from Shid posting. No, child. Indeed. Again, I haven't heard him say no. I haven't heard him say child to anyone, like in audio form. It's all been maybe that's in that video. I'd like to continue that maybe someday. You know, and see if Patrick Tomlinson wants to sue me internationally over an internet stream where I say he's silly. I mean, apparently that's enough. I've done more than the book reviewer people that he tried to sue for saying his book sucks, so I'd like to know more about his books, actually. I wonder if they do suck. I'm sure they're really good. I bet the books are actually really, really good, and everyone's just being mean. That's my bet. Well, thank you, everybody. Sorry for the troubles there. There's probably like a fucking penguin sitting on an internet wire somewhere, and it's corrupting the mainframe. I don't know. But it gives me some time to eat and take care of some things. So that'll do it for the stream. Take care of yourselves. Go shit in a toilet if you need to. And I will see you guys again. We will eventually do that Kingdom Hearts user world stream. And only some of it will be ironic and making fun of Kingdom Hearts. Some of it will actually be enjoying it. You are warned. You've been warned. Penis. Yo, fucking Library Dork got a bingo. That's so jazz. That's so jazz music. That's what I'm gonna start saying now. That's so jazz music. You know, like that's so Raven or something. I like that guy with the all that jazz music. He wasn't even all that jazz. It was like